Ever since humans first took to the sea, they've named what they build in order to understand it. A ship has a name, a flag, an identity. It is a moral contract, binding sailors to the vastness of the ocean. Today, that contract is breaking down. Thousands of rusted tankers drift along coastlines under false flags, moving vast fortunes without leaving a trace. They exist on the water, but on paper, they are nowhere to be found. Maritime's Crimes dives into the empire of ghost ships and reveals how Russia is financing its war effort while putting the world on the brink of an unprecedented environmental disaster. When Russia invaded Ukraine, Western nations imposed sanctions to cut off the revenue fueling the Kremlin's war. But black gold always finds a way, no matter how dark the route. Moscow didn't just charter a few aging vessels. It built an entire parallel maritime world. As the rest of the global shipping industry turned away, Russia poured an estimated $10 billion into creating its own shadow shipping network. This is a closed system feeding underground markets, far from regulators and public scrutiny. Here, trade doesn't follow the law. It follows the shadows. It's a strategy of evasion, designed to keep oil flowing at any cost. So how does it work? It's a vast, fragmented system built on layers of concealment. Grey Fleet exploits legal loopholes. Manipulating international law by constantly changing flags to appear compliant. On paper, everything looks legitimate, yet the ship's true ownership remains deliberately unclear. More extreme and far less predictable. The Dark Fleet cuts all electronic ties, operating completely out of sight, even in the frozen darkness of the Arctic. By disabling their automatic identification systems, AIS, these vessels become ghosts, vanishing from radars and slipping beyond Western surveillance. Behind this endless game of hide and seek lies a maze of shell companies. Through a tactic known as flag hopping, ships continuously change names and national registrations. Flags become costumes, swapped whenever pressure mounts. Anonymity is preserved, and accountability fades into abstraction. But the danger isn't just financial. It's physical, real. And it takes place already in the open sea. This armada is a floating graveyard, aging relics pulled back from obsolescence, worn-out steel hulls the industry had long since abandoned. Their greatest weakness is invisible. They sail without insurance. If the steel fails, if the sea reclaims what it's owed, no one will answer the radio call. No insurer will pay for the damage. No state will accept responsibility. The environmental fallout becomes an orphaned legacy, a wound that nature alone must carry. The ocean is now the victim of an unseen threat, a ticking time bomb the world has chosen, through necessity or silence, to ignore. By 2026, the sea has become a front line in an invisible war. This shadow fleet is not an anomaly. It is a symptom. A reflection of a world where rules are eclipsed by self-interest. The fleet's existence is no longer in question. The only question is how long. How long can marine ecosystems withstand this game of shadows? And will it take a catastrophe to finally break the silence?